I decided to record this video wearing this mask because I was doing my face anyway, and so when I looked at the question for the videos I have to still record, it looks like I have to record a horror story type thing. So this fits in perfectly. So today's question is, have I ever seen a ghost? And if not, do I know someone who's seen a ghost or something like that? I personally have never seen a ghost. I do not care to see a ghost, but I come from a culture which definitely is a superstitious one in terms of like they believe in ghosts and spirits and that sort of thing. And I'm not sure superstition is the right word to describe it because it's almost offensive to say that to someone who believes in things like that. But I've personally never experienced anything. I mean, I have experienced times when I thought there was like a presence or something, but it's just what it was. Like it was just like a presence. Maybe you're sitting somewhere, then you look and then you're like, oh, there's no one there kind of thing, but you feel like there's someone there. I've had that a couple of times, but who knows what that is. So you guys already know that I was born in Zimbabwe, so I'm originally from there. There's this belief that there's such a thing called Tokoloshe, which basically, it doesn't translate to anything in English really, at least nothing that I am aware of, but the idea is that it's like a spirit, or it's like a thing that's sent to people by disgruntled people. So like, let's say if I'm like dead and then someone killed me, I can send like a Tokoloshe, which is basically like apparently it's like a thing, like a person, well, like it's visible, and it's supposed to kind of, the point is someone sends it to someone in order to like correct things. So I'll tell you a quick story about something. So if you meet a Zimbabwean, they probably will tell you this story, and it's, I don't know, it's something that everyone keeps talking about. I don't remember the backstory of this story, but there was a lady who did something wrong to her people in Zimbabwe, right? And at the time, this was in the 90s, everyone was, all the Zimbabweans basically used to go to the UK. It was also known as Harare North because, I don't know, people just used to travel back and forth from London. Now there's this lady, I can't remember what she did, but she did something wrong to somebody or to her family or something, and so she traveled or was running off to go live in the UK or something like that. And when she got to Heathrow, she got to the airport, and then the customs people were like, welcome to England, and then they grabbed her passport. So when they looked at her passport, it was just like one person on the passport, and then they were like, oh great, so could we have the passport for your baby? And then she was like, I don't have a baby, like I don't have a, like what are you talking about, I don't have a baby. Yeah, so the official is like, yeah, well, you're not allowed to come into the country without your baby's passport, so either you show us your baby's passport or you're not allowed to come into the country. And then she was like, I don't have a baby. I don't have a baby. Like, there's no baby. It's just me, just myself. It turns out that this woman could not tell that she had like a baby on her back because it was a Tokoloshe. So basically the punishment is that everybody else can see that you've done something. So the only way to correct that situation, she had to go back to Zimbabwe and make things right, like own up or whatever to whatever she did. And then I guess the Tokoloshe goes away after that. When you meet a Zimbabwean, ask them the story about the Tokoloshe at Heathrow Airport or like some airport in the UK. And they always talk about it. Everyone talks about it like there's an actual printed story of a real British official who looked on someone's back and the person had a baby and she didn't, and it was like this mystery. But I personally have never found the story. If you found the story, I'd love to see the story, the actual printed article from the time. So I definitely say it sparingly because on one hand, I mean, I'm the person who believes in the existence of aliens or another life form rather. So I don't want to sound disrespectful in terms of like people who actually believe in ghosts and things like that, like Tokoloshes or whatever, because hey, you never know, right? Like I've personally never seen a ghost and I do not care to see a ghost, and yeah. That's basically where I'll end this video. Remember to check out the other ladies who are participating in the June vlog along. I've put their links in the description bar below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.